If you would have told me 2 years ago that I would have 10,000 subscribers, I would have been like, you are crazy. Like, that is just impossible. But it's just like looking to back then and looking at now, it's really shocking and surprising, but I'm grateful nevertheless. Like, I'm really happy that you guys have given me the chance to, speak about different things like video games, reviews on TV shows, toys, and all that good stuff. And people still ask me, often like, what is a Mr. Weenie Productions? Well, that was something that was very random, and it was something that my sister helped me come up with. And at the time, believe it or not, I didn't think it would catch on. I thought it was going to just be like some random thing that was just going to maybe gain like only like 10 or 20 subscribers, maybe 100, because back then, I kid you not, I didn't really see myself as an entertainer or someone who would like do reviews on TV shows or games and stuff, but it it really helped me. Well, it motivated me to try different things and to put myself out there more than I did back then. And it's really shown me that, as long as I put my mind to something, like whether it's like my job or work or something on here, as long as I'm doing my best and going all out, that is one thing that would, okay, it's just, I'm still trying to wrap my mind like around having so many subscribers. It's like, it's amazing. I mean, it's really awesome. Like, I can't even put into words how great it is. And I'm really thankful, to you guys for letting me in your house and just like listening to me and just like liking my Facebook page, subscribing, or just watching, like whether it's a thumbs up or thumbs down. I mean, you're giving me the time of day to listen to what I have to say, like whether it's, like I said, about video games, TV shows, and it's been a lot of fun. I really enjoyed myself on here. And YouTube, I guess in a way, has changed me, a lot, because when I first started back in 2012, I didn't really have a direction on where to go with my channel. Like, I did game reviews, I did rants and all that stuff. And one thing I learned is that on the internet, anything's possible. And on the internet, although there is opportunity and everything, there are some downsides of it too. Like, there are people who will take things that you say the wrong way. There are people who will come up with their own crazy ideas if they misunderstand you about something or an opinion you have about like a certain party or whatnot. And that was something else I also learned when I was just getting started. That you really need to be thick-skinned, to make it on here. And like, even if you're like a commenter or someone who just like doesn't make videos or something, you have to be very, very careful and cautious on like what you do on here. And a lot of times when it comes to that, that discourages people. Like, sometimes when they get like negative feedback, or if they get like trolled or bashed, they'll just take off and won't do any more videos or just give up altogether. While with me, it really gave me a chance to really like, analyze the internet more and really get like a more in-depth look on how people think on here, like about certain things, like different YouTubers and other parties and so on, like, and like all the time they supported them and how they came to be who they are and how they change, and they do all kinds of fundraisers for different stuff, like whether they're movies or games and so on. And I had a very negative view on it too, at the time, because I always thought that, if you're rich or if you have a ton of money, that you should be able to fund your own video game or movie and so on. And that was something that I looked down upon a lot and I really didn't see as a good thing. In fact, I also saw that as, as the higher ups, well, the bigger YouTubers taking advantage of their own fans. But, when I really think about it now and looking back on it, people always tell me that I was too harsh on that and I really didn't look at their end on what they were trying to do. And maybe I was wrong, because what people do with their money is their business. So, why, I mean, I look back on it and I ask myself why I got so upset over that. Because in the end, all I was doing was promoting the other guy that was promoting their fundraiser or whatnot. Like, whether it's for like a game or movie or whatnot, I wasn't doing any difference doing those rants against them. I wasn't making any kind of sense rather than making a fool out of myself. And that was when I realized that, the only way I could really grow into my own as a YouTuber is to focus on my subscribers, give them what they want, and forget about all the pointless drama and all that BS. So I did that, and that was when I really had the chance to grow into my own, like I said, with like the reviews I do on games and TV shows. And now I've pretty much established myself as Mr. Weenie, like as a weenie who plays games, watches TV, talks about random stuff, makes vlogs and all that stuff. And that's what it comes down to. When you realize just how good you are and just, okay, I froze again. I got a case of brain freeze. I'm trying to put together my words, but they're like all over the place. But when you look at yourself in the mirror and you realize just how good you are, well, of course, after you experiment with like different things, like whether it's rants you do or TV show reviews and whatnot, whatever you're most comfortable with, focus on that. And like I said, as long as you be yourself, that is when you will gain more subscribers, more fans, and a loyal fan base. As long as you respect your subscribers and fans and never forget that they're the reason that you're where you need to be, you'll do just fine. Just, like I said, respect yourself and others, and who knows, maybe one day you'll have 10,000 subs too, 100,000, or maybe even more. Anything's possible. As long as you have faith in yourself, anything's possible. So yeah, that's what I got to say about that. And thanks again for subscribing, being viewers, becoming fans, friends. I appreciate it more than you know, and I'm very grateful. Take care, my friends.